Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the Republicans who are still supporting Trump and those who are breaking with him. Because a question came in, and it was basically, hey, now that you have some Republicans openly calling for Trump to suspend his campaign, is it safe to assume those who are still vocally supporting him will somehow be implicated later? I like your logic, but not yet. Not yet. Sure, for some people, their support will be rooted in the fact that they have nothing left to lose, and they're worried about going down with him. That's true, and those people have already made their decision. But you have to remember that Trump had a hold on people, a lot of people, not just, the average person, not just voters, but he had a hold on a lot of politicians as well. And some of them maybe actually fell for his rhetoric. Some of them view him in a way that is almost mythical at this point, that, he's invincible. And they've bought into that personality. They've bought into the image rather than what they see. So I would expect that more and more Republicans start walking away from Trump. Slowly but surely, they'll start turning. Yes, you have a number of Republicans who are already like, yeah, he needs to stop his campaign. He just needs to drop this whole thing, and he needs to go away. But it hasn't reached that tipping point yet. And until it does, you can't make that assumption. The day will come when that assumption can be made pretty safely, but we're not there yet. There will be a moment when a large quantity of Republicans just start turning and just kind of push him under the bus. But we're not there yet. And the thing is, the politicians will come first. You have to remember, there's still a lot of people, rank and file voters, who truly believe what he puts out. They still exist. There's still going to be a period of learning and accepting that they got played. That period's going to take a long time for a whole lot of people. The politicians will come first, though, because a lot of Republicans rode Trump's coattails. His coattails have fallen off. They may not realize it yet, but as it becomes more and more clear that his political power is not something that they can bank on, they'll start turning on him out of self-preservation. As that starts to happen, those who truly believed in him, they'll start turning. Once those two phases have happened, those still supporting him, at that point, you can safely assume that they might be implicated, or maybe they're just truly ideologically aligned with that particular brand of authoritarianism. Your logic's sound. It's just, I don't think you can apply it just yet, because there's still going to be a period where people have to wake up to what happened. You've got to remember, there's a whole lot of people out there who really, honestly, do not believe reality. They don't look at Trump and see what most people do. They look at Trump and see a savior. They look at Trump and see the person who said, hey, all of those things that society told you was bad that you believe, it's actually okay. You're allowed to be like that. And they don't want to lose that. They also, nobody likes admitting they were wrong, especially that energized base who followed him around from rally to rally, who invested in his companies and schemes, and they're not going to want to admit that they lost, in some cases, their family, their jobs, their financial stability to support a man who, at the end of the day, didn't care about them. That period for the average voter, that's going to be pretty lengthy. There will probably still be holdouts in 2028. But I think the politicians, they might start turning a little bit faster. I think eventually somebody is going to explain the statistical likelihood of Trump being able to beat the feds on all of these charges. And somebody's going to break down just mathematically, it doesn't look good for him. And if you stay aligned with him politically, it doesn't look good for you. At the end of the day, it's going to be math. It's going to be political math that starts the shift. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.